Ethan had trained for months. The citywide junior athletics competition was his chance to shine. His father, a former track star, had high hopes. "You've got the blood of a winner," he often said. On the day of the race, the stadium was buzzing. Ethan stood at the starting line, heart pounding. The gunshot rang, and they were off. For the first 100 meters, he led the pack. But then, disaster, he tripped on a loose shoelace and crashed onto the track. Gasps echoed across the stadium. His knee was scraped, his elbow bleeding. Other runners zoomed past as he lay still, the humiliation sinking in. In the stands, his father stood frozen. Cameras turned away. Ethan had every reason to quit. But then, through his tears, he remembered his mother's words, "Winning isn't about being first. It's about finishing strong, even when you fall." So, he stood, limping. Each step painful, but determined. The crowd began to murmur. Then clap. Then cheer. The other racers had long finished. Officials tried to wave him off. "Son, it's over." But Ethan shook his head and kept moving. As he crossed the finish line, limping, bleeding, crying, the stadium erupted into a standing ovation. Reporters swarmed him, not the winners. One asked, "Why didn't you quit?" Ethan replied, "Because falling wasn't the end. Quitting would have been." The next day, the newspaper headline read, "The boy who came last, but finished first in our hearts." He didn't win a medal, but he inspired a nation. Years later, Ethan became a motivational speaker. At one of his sessions, a boy in crutches stood up and said, "I saw you on TV when I was 5. That's why I never gave up." And Ethan smiled, because that was the real finish line. Life lesson: falling down is a moment. Getting back up is a decision. The true champions are those who finish the race, no matter what.